is David Keefe Davis and what's her last name? Katie, his cute little girlfriend. There's conspiracy theory about the official designating of campgrounds is that the campgrounding of Portland, led by Vahid Brown, the FBI trainer dude who I ran out into on the beach or whatever, shook my hand again. That his deal is he's kind of playing a part in the role of development where he's sort of like a middleman. The homeless will sort of like territorialize something, be quadrant off into their little concentration camp. Then everything finally is like so squalid that they're like, okay, we'll close it down, and then the developers move in as the development happens. So they see a pattern and program with that programmatic land acquisition and reclamation as sort of like the middlemen's are the poverty pimps because they are reclaiming the land. They're brilliant. I like them. I like them. I don't necessarily agree, but I see how they can see that. See what I'm saying?
So, I don't know. See, the police play a really important role in property values. Because if they just don't enforce crimes, they turn to the crack alley, right? So we know this. So one of the patterns is you let a place like North Portland get run to shit with crack in the 80s, and then you turn around and you redevelop it, and you know the houses where
Hula. Houle, Katie. I forgot her last name. That's a good sign. If I can forget Katie's last name.
So who's pulling the strings? I don't know if you could put a homeless camp somewhere or put a shelter somewhere and grossly affect the real estate.
Okay, dude, can we talk Wapato? The dude who wants to help Schnitzer colonize Wapato, he's our main poverty pimp out here in Clatsop County. His name's Alan Evans.
Yeah, because they couldn't get anybody around here.
What's the dirt on Julian Schnitzer? Yeah, because nobody in their right mind would do it unless there's someone who's ready to get like crucified by all the activists who think it's prison industrial homelessness. Well, he's already maybe pissed off Clatsop County. Most, like half of anybody I talk to has a negative opinion about him because he's just Mr. I was poor and homeless, now I have big trucks and I'm the god of homelessness. And I think he's cute because he's a redhead. So, like, throw that into the mix. But evidently he has, like, all these children, wives, whatever, kicks people out wrongfully, maybe he's a little, I don't know. I don't want to, like, spread dirt on Alan Evans, because he never pissed me off too bad. He was kind of condescending to me when I was trying to explain how, like, the Meals on Wheels abuser at the Park District, when he's head of the Park District, I'm like, how are you also head of the Park District of the guy who attacked me for Meals on Wheels, and you're also you also are part of the coup d'etat at the food bank, and you're also running Helping Hands. That's 3 kettles you're all deep up in. But evidently, whatever his prior history doesn't really affect that, except he suddenly stepped off and he was like, well, yeah, a Yelp review can tank a whole business, guys. Kind of like, watch your PR, bye, I'm going off to greener pastures. And that was okay, I guess. Good for him. He apologized.
What I say November 19th, 2011.
Okay. Do I have the
Does it have the closed caption?
No. This is page 1 of 7, page 2, page regular agenda, time certain, page 6 of 7, page 7 is almost blank. Then they just basically have the officer, Sam Adams, her liaison responsibilities, blah, 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 Amanda Fritz Saltzman. It's just an index of staffing. It's a staffing directory this time.
Right. Okay,
this is 2011. So can you remember what you said in 2011?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. Got a good memory, Barry Joe.
Alright, so let me see what I got. Mine is...
Oh, here's the Miss Fitzpatrick street roots art. No, this is kingneighborhood.org. Okay. PCRI, working for a good cause, but neighbors question.
Oh.
How successfully? Oh, so you weren't the only one ringing this PCRI bell. I see. I see. I see.
All right, so you know, wait. So the agenda in 2011, November 9, 2011. What's it say on that city council site?
Request of Barry Joe Stoll to address council regarding safety implementing
No, for the whole meeting.
for the whole meeting. Like, what are the subject matter of the things in discussion? Yeah. The agenda, like Grant 37.
It doesn't have the closed caption.
Oh, I verified that. Yeah, I do not see a closed captioning. It's only 3 of 11 pages. You know how long their agendas are. They're long, but there's no closed captioning. I think this is pre-ADA. I think they're just not quite up to. They've really pushed the boundary on that. I appreciate that because it helps us. But
So they have when you go to the city council archives, is that where you're at?
no, I'm not. I'm just doing Google search indexing, find what we get, and these. I don't like Basta. Yeah, I know these PDFs. They're annoying. They're annoying. I admit it. But
let's do this the easy way.
Mm-hmm.
You want the Portland City Council meeting. So go to that. You'll get the city site.
Okay, I'm gonna break out in hives. I have not been on their website in a long time. Hold on a second. I'm finished.
That's why you're not. That's why you didn't get the answer.
No. I kind of know that. I kind of know we're having this problem. No. I'm more interested in the Google indexing. Nope. You can't pay me to log on to portlandoregon.gov, dude. They used to have a picture of the back of my head on that thing.
Here's what I'm trying to.
You owe me $50. I will type .gov into this URL if you pay me $50. You want to pay me $50 to click enter? You're not getting my sense of humor. I'm just saying that I don't want to go onto the website. You owe me $50 and I'll hit enter. I'm teasing. It's not funny. Okay. Oh, thank God. No, they used to have like the back of my head on that website. And they never paid me for my image. I should have had a lawyer send them a cease and desist, like pay Mary Ang for the back of her head. I'm like, you can't like exploit the back of my head in a stocking cap. Well, my friend who's actually this computer nerd was talking because I told him it's cool to talk. And I was really proud of him. For some reason, this kind of like hunky Washington farm boy who's a computer nerd got to be the face of Portland for like freaking years. I'm like, dude, that's Braden. Give him some credit, man. These uncredited, but I felt like it was an inside tech joke because the tech nerds knew his speech was like cool beans. Oh, I know it was, because it was kind of like me, lone vet, and postsoftware.org. Like, hello. Like, Mr., I'm going to fight the Flash player till the sun comes up. He's like this anti-software he's a copyright law, entertainment law nerd that he's like so beyond over my head. He's a programmer, but he would challenge me so much, and he's a good artist. And he would talk to me because he's not a redhead.
Okay, so here's your hint. If you go to
facial recognition policies, I'm like, a way to piss me off in the first breath. Okay.
Go to 2011.
Okay, minutes. Yeah. Okay, agenda. No, the whole website is so different than it used to look. Ooh, yuck. Agenda. Current agenda.
November 9th, 2011.
Okay, I hear you. Council records.
Yeah.
Okay, 2011 county meeting records.
Not county.
No, no, I don't know why it just switched to county. It went from council meeting to county. No, I'm not kidding.
Who did?
Hold up. Just take a deep breath for a second. No, no, no. It's not council. Let's see. Council. Okay, what was the date again? We're looking 2011.
Yeah,
November 9th. Here we are. Okay. Okay, agenda audio. It looks good. It looks better than it used to. Agenda audio, ordinances, or other. Audio? Ordinances. Other.
Minutes.
Official.
Minutes.
Is a minutes under official? Yeah, minutes is official. Okay.
Here's what I'm trying to show you. So you go to minutes, and the minutes have the agenda. And at the end of the agenda is the closed captioning. So your first thing is, you want to find out when that thing was that you're looking for, right? Well, since this is a communication and there's only 5 of them at the beginning of the meeting, you just go to the agenda and you look there because it's going to be on the first page or two. Because even if they're going to give the Boy Scouts an award or a cake or something.
Oh, this is way better. This is way better. This is what should be linking on the URL on the Google indexing stuff. Okay, yeah. This is excelente. Muy excelente.
You see in the agenda where the item, in this case me,
beginning. The beginning.
And then use that as your heads up. When you go to the end of the agenda and you start looking through the closed caption, you know kind of where to start looking.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then with people like Fish, we can have 5,000 long-winded speeches that like take up the whole meeting before anything gets started. I mean, that happens how many times?
Yeah. So anyhow, that's the way to speed down your scrolling.
Okay.
Okay. So now, then once you speed down your scrolling by knowing where your agenda item is.
No, I was. This is me. Oh, Students Against Torture. Whoops. Was I upset about Guantanamo Bay torture? Uh-oh, that sounds like me.
And then once you locate closed caption.
Miss Ang.
You know, the 3 minutes is only like half of the page.
Is mine classified or something? Why the hell? Where's my? Yeah, there you are, Barry Joe Stull. But dude,
okay, so what I said.
You said that my minutes were they taken out of the record?
What?
No, I'm not kidding. It says, "Thank you. We'll start with communications. Please read the title for item 1171. 1171. Miss Ang. Okay, maybe I wasn't present. Okay, maybe I did that. Okay, that's excellent.
Well, don't say that.
Well, it says, please read the title for 1172. 1172, Mr. Stull, welcome back. So I was not there, but I was supposed to be there. Great.
Oh, you no show.
But no, I loved it because I was kind of I became into that, just making more bookings than I could appear for because it's indexed forever in history that I wanted to be there.
Well, yeah, but geez. Well, I could have signed up for myself twice. I could have done my standing to come in and just play the banjo or something.
Well, it's also like the unspeakable subject. At first, I was like, how did they classify my speech? Was it that dangerous? I was outraged at all of that. I think I might have actually slept in genuinely, if I recall. Okay, Mr. Stull, here's your testimony. All right, clopping it into the blog now. Mr. Stull, your time is up, says Miss Fritz. Page 8 of 29. Here we go. And, okay. I'm going to copy the fact that I should have been in there. I'm, like, proud of myself. The thing is, I'm a workaholic, Barry. I got to cut myself some slack somewhere.
All right. So here are your options. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You can copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go to the archives, you go to the minutes, you can go to the closed caption, you can go to you or Joe Walsh or me or whatever, and then you can copy that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can paste it into whatever you want, so you can have that.
I could, basically, you're pointing out that I could endlessly spam for the cause to get our stuff more Google indexed for the record, because the text is not indexing to bring us to this page because of the avenue of the compartmentalization in the website or whatever way they archive it. Oy vey. Oy vey.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh, did you say pigs? Barry Joe, did you say pigs, Barry? You know, you're lucky Mr. Ang wasn't there to rap you on your knuckles for your inappropriate language.
All right, so let's do this. Okay, now you can read what the closed caption says, right?
Yeah.
Let's backtrack. One click, you can go to the audio.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
Right, and here's what I'm telling you. If you know generally, if you know specifically what you want, then just get it.
Yeah.
If you don't, you know, generally. Go to the minutes, look in the agenda, see where the thing is.
Yeah.
Go to the closed caption, which is after the agenda.
Wednesday. Public Park has made Portland home and sustained.
Then when you scroll through the audio, you kind of know that, it's after lightning but before Charles. So
right.
When you get lightning, you go, I have to go later, and then you hear the person's voice that you're looking for, and you know that that's the part, and then you go back, and then you find out the beginning, which is how I could tell you that when I started my other thing, it was at 34 minutes and 9 seconds. Because that's on the MP3.
And who are you, who's the problem? Is Paul good? I'm a person with disability. That right there is the mayor's security guard. That right there, the man with his hands in a defensive posture, position, acting like he's doing something important. That's the mayor's security guard. And I think this is the mayor's security guard. This gentleman has a Department of Public Safety standard and training ID because he has to be licensed to act like this. He won't even tell me his name. His name is Paul Good, though, so I'm already 32nd into my time, and I'm just addressing that I can't get my communication done here because, one, the mayor snipes at me when I get my 3 minutes, as we saw on August 17th. I pointed this out to Martin Sismar, that Sam Adams sniped at us. The misprint doesn't portray what I'm here to communicate accurately, and I have this person making me sick, this person making me sick, that person making me sick, and I'm glad the mayor is not here because personally he makes me want to puke. He's such a lying pig. Oh my god. Oh, you're calling the mayor a lying pig. Oh, Sam Adams, because he has that lying pig, and that lying pig working for him right now. Why is that? That's because I filed a federal civil rights complaint because you all inappropriately enacted a statute and ordinance that has a force of law without having a quorum. Since then, when I call the ambulance, the Portland police interfere with me getting on that ambulance. I'm talking about how can we safely implement Oregon revised statute correctly in the agenda 203.081, which is a designated area for homeless people to camp, which we have a right over here. Nor was I menacing with a hammer. As you can see, let's see, Occupy Portland was not responsible for your employee getting assaulted in Forest Park. Nor was I menacing with a hammer. As you can see, I'm having adrenaline right now because these people are in my face. They don't even have a name. I can't file a complaint against them because they won't give me their name. There's other problem that they won't give me names or cross the same bullies at Occupy Portland. We have the same problem. You have junkies on your streets. We have junkies on our streets. You have mean people. I call them Portland police. They're over there not enforcing a restraining order that I'm the protected party. We can read where I'm the media darling for menacing with a hammer, which never happened. Defamation. Okay, I do get quite upset when people assault my space. When they incorrectly print my agenda item, which my legible handwriting certainly was not the problem. So why should I go to the trouble to get a skill set to know that statute that allows you to have homeless people like me with disabilities like I have, physical ones, Commissioner Fish, Housing Commissioner Fish, Parks Commissioner Fish. I was one of 2,600 people with physically disabling conditions sleeping outside in January because you wouldn't let me have a tent. The Clydesdales get a tent at waterfront parks. So if we have police that aren't goons, they're not police, they're bullies, they're incompetent, and and I don't want my town run by pigs, Mayor Sam Adams, or his pigs here. Oh my goodness. Well, honey child, I ain't gonna read your script on, oh Jesus, oh bejesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, Holy Mary and all her saints. Let me cross myself. Oh, you gonna put me in a in a state. I'm a kind person and I can control myself, and I'm not going to get into the ambulance. I'm going to go over there where my home is, where I got up this morning and I had breakfast with my friends I shared with, and the free food that was given to me outside of Occupy Portland. Oh dear. Wonder how Hong Kong feels about that. Did you see the Hong Kong protesters are defacing the public transit stops? They're just like shutting down the trains. They're like, the train station will now be abolished. We will destroy everything, the signs, the machines, the guardrails. They are like massive enforcement of vandalism. It is beyond anything I've ever seen, other than maybe Paris is pretty damn bad, like all the time. Using, what shall I call this? Barry Joe using a PG-13 language. I don't know what to call it. PG-13. Okay.
Okay, so here's what happened. And now I remember what I said, because I just read it.
Uh-huh.
Go to the beginning.
Of the whole day?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that file.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't pee your pants now.
oh no, who may? No.
See, I already told you about this. This is how they didn't legally pass the sidewalk management.
Oh, he teleconference from 9:30. I remember this because Sam Adams couldn't be damned to show up for work, right? Because he was too good to be mayor and he was mayor at the same time.
No, it was a security threat.
It was a security threat?
Yeah, I was a security threat.
Oh, you were a security threat.
Everybody was.
Oh, I see.
Whatever, read what it says. What's it say? We'll find out.
It says Mayor Adams teleconference from 9:38 to 9:48. 5 commissioners present. Mayor Adams left the meeting at 9:48 a.m. Officers in attendance. Item 1185 pulled for discussion. Regular meeting of City Council for the 9th day of November 2011. Hey, I'm stopping this one and restarting another.